Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys are enjoying your week. I'm enjoying my week so far. Y'all know the beginning of my week I was in Atlanta. I made a video talking about my weekend trip to Atlanta and going to Janet Jackson's concert at the Phillips Arena. It was the last leg of the... Excuse me, it was the last tour of the first leg, and Janet let it be known that she's going back out there next year.
Why do you have that picture of me on your board?
I did not put that on that board. Jeremy did that shit because I would not put that up there. I mean, I had one up there before, but it was me and you.
Me and you, but that looks like...
Like,
and whose driver's license is that?
That's not even a driver's license. That's my mom's old identification card.
Is her hair red in that picture?
I don't know.
It is.
Bitch, why would you ask me if you think it's that color? I don't know what color it is. It's not red to me. It looked like it's
red.
It's not. My mom don't wear no fucking red hair.
Well, that's old.
Well, gee, I know what my mom looked like for the last 33 years. Hello.
She's not 33.
For the last 33 years, I've known my mother. She wear no fucking red hair.
This is either red or orange.
It could be a hat.
It's not. Yeah, you're right. It is a hat. Whoever she went to go get it done by, they put a hat on her head.
You know
that's her hair, bitch.
My mom don't wear no fucking red hair, and I ain't gonna tell you again. And you better not try to parade that picture in front of that camera. And put it down.
Bitch, I'm parading in front of you.
It's not no red hair. No fucking red hair.
What is it?
My mom ain't wearing no red hair. That's not red, I'll tell you that.
I'm sorry, but you never told me what color it was.
I don't know what it is, but it ain't red. My mom ain't never wear no fucking red hair.
He still ain't tell me what color it was.
I don't fucking know what color it is, but it ain't red.
It's as red as that thumbtack.
Yeah, sure. Now that's red. This is red.
That's reddish orange.
We're gonna move on.
Now you want to move on.
We're gonna move on. Like I said, I had a great time in Atlanta at the Janet concert. And I hope that you guys are ready for 2018 because Janet is coming back. Now, I don't know what country. Yes, she is. I don't know what country she's going to. But, you know, the Jan fam trying to get together and go. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make that trip. But y'all going out there and let her represent. Now, when she come back to the United States, I'm going to make sure that I come back to the tour. It was just, I did not expect Sunday to be a whole family, like it was like a family reunion thing. And shout out to everybody. We all had a great time. If you did not watch the video of me talking about the weekend trip to Atlanta, please make sure y'all go check out that video and look out for some tour clips on the video. What else? Next Wednesday.
You have really good seats too.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Gil. Next
you were
week,
front, right? Front row.
Second row.
Second, you were really good.
Bitch, it felt like I was in front row.
It looked like you were front row.
Yes. Remember what I texted you? I could see it all. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think did I respond back?
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
You said bitch or something you did.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh! You didn't say I can see it all, bitch.
But
I'm not going to say it, but that's what you said.
And for the sponsors, y'all already read what I wrote. I already know what I wrote because I posted it. But yeah, I mean, it was. It really, really was. You all right? You
yeah, it just felt like the sharp pain just went down my hand.
Go ahead. Sharp pains. So yeah, it was just a great time. I had a great time getting away these 3 days. They were great. They were really great. And then I come back to the bullshit. You know, I'm not even going to vent right now, but yeah, I came back to a bunch of stuff like, okay, so.
I'm excited about, I'm planning a vacation for next year, a big vacation.
Yes.
Another cruise to Mexico. Yeah. And it's going to be so nice.
Yeah. I ain't too crazy about the Mexico thing, but.
It's really like, it just shot up in my hand. Can you pull this, like
pull it this way?
Not my thumb, my hand. And act like you're a man.
Pull your hand?
Just grab this or something.
That ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not a masseuse. Oh. Did it hurt?
Ooh, it hurt something crazy. Yeah. Oh my God. That pain just went.
You've been using that hand too much.
I'm right-handed, bitch. Not left-handed.
Some people can use both hands.
I'm not that
guy. They both-handed.
I'm not you.
Ambidextrous, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay?
I heard
nothing
you were
wrong with that.
ambidextrous.
Yeah, I could use both hands.
I'm sure you can.
How you doing?
Both hands, including your mouth.
We're not going to go there on December 20th. Not for that. It's 5 days until Christmas.
Did you go there?
Somebody going to find out about it.
Did you go there
what?
When you was...
All I had time for was Courtney, Rocks, Candy, and DJ. and Janet Jackson and Lionel and the after party.
I know that's right.
And Deshaun and Matt and Chris. That's all I had time for. That's all I had time for. And Shannon.
Well, I guess if you pay for them off an app, you probably usually don't know what their names are. I'm paying for them on the app? Huh?
But
Yeah.
Never mind. He's trying me. But
you had a good time.
Oh, I had an excellent time. I next time I go back to Atlanta, I have to go there for like maybe 7 to 10 days. So that way I can see everybody. You know I love that city anyway. Yeah. But I want to be able to see everybody.
Did you go to the museum? The Jimmy Carter Museum?
Yes, it was really nice. And we was in there for an hour and a half. Oh. They got the shit that's in there. I said these for the kids and stuff, but you can name your plane and all of that stuff. And he did a lot. And I learned that he was raised by black people back in the 20s. I just learned a whole lot about. Oh yeah, that his wife was actually a friend. I mean, one of his friend's sister, and he wasn't supposed to be going behind his friend back. But hey, things happen, and they make you watch this long video.
Still married, 70 years, like
all these years they still together.
They're both in their 90s now.
When you go inside, they make you watch this little 15-minute video about him and stuff like that, and then it started out from his childhood and the things that they had back in those times, like the crib and what he would lay in or what they ate with, and it looked like the wife was born with a silver spoon in her mouth or a silver fork. Her family had money.
Yeah, her family had money. He, on the other hand, he didn't, and the area that he lived in when he was growing up in Plains, Georgia, it was a mixture of whites and blacks. So he grew up with black people as his friends in the time when white people back then didn't really play or hang with black people. So, you know, he came up with them, and it was like, you know, well, this is how it is, because that was his world, because that's where they grew up. But it's funny how him and his wife, they came from those two separate classes and were able to meet up, and then
went on to the White House. Was like, you could still marry him. They wasn't upset about it or anything like that. But yeah, they had the inauguration clothes. They had that there. They had his version of the Oval Office. Even some stuff that was inside, like, they was actually design of it. You know,
they were the first couple. When they did their inauguration, they were the first ones to actually get out the car and walk from the Capitol all the way to the White House.
I never knew that.
Yep. And they walked, and that's not a short walk. That's a pretty long walk from the Capitol to the White House. Yeah. When you're walking.
But it was really nice inside. So I don't want to hold y'all up talking about my weekend, because y'all could go back to that video and watch if you didn't. But yeah, it was just I'm glad.
I was like, I cannot wait until Kevin sends me this picture.
Oh yeah, that didn't happen, but you know,
I was waiting for it.
Oh yeah, but you know, Janet had other things to do. Clearly, because the rumors are out, and we could start with her. Speaking of Janet Jackson, Janet Jackson, Jermaine Dupri. Listen, I don't really care if they get back together. All I know is this: Jermaine and Janet. Janet, you first. Do not let Jermaine touch your fucking music, okay? Right. I don't care how good it is. Yeah, it's kind of like giving your keys to somebody. To this man who do you real good and always fuck up your car, or always got an excuse on what happened to your car. No, Jermaine can't do the music no more. No. But other than that, if y'all make each other happy and y'all love reintroducing yourselves to each other, go ahead and go for it. Go ahead and go for it, because we all heard the rumors that he was there. And the same story that I seen in the New York Post, I said, oh my God, this tea was already out. It was already out there, so, you know. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. Yeah. How Jermaine? I'm about to say how you feel about being a stepfather, but then again, how did Janet feel about being a stepmother? Because you know Jermaine got several kids.
Several.
Did anybody see ya?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm happy for it. Yeah,
she's happy. This is all that matters.
Yeah, because I've never heard really anything bad except for maybe he cheated or had somebody on the side or got somebody pregnant and stuff like that. All alleged stuff. Like, I've never heard anything like he's a bad person or anything like that.
So it sounds like you're hoping that they are together.
If they're together, I'm happy for him. He just can't touch the music. That's it. If I had the decision, would you want, like...
I don't care about their relationship.
I know you don't. I'm just saying. But if you, like, I'm trying to think of somebody other than Beyonce, because, I mean, it seems like you only had one fave.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you know she was with somebody that fucked up her, like, okay. You like, all right, Beyonce and her dad, they reconcile, everything's good. Okay, Matthew, that's cool. But you know what? I don't really want you handling.
But me personally, I think, and you know what's so funny? Because I was talking to my friend Therese. Shout out to Therese because he watches that show. I was talking to him the other day, and we were talking about the whole situation, Destiny Child possibly getting back, and the whole if Matthew would. And I just was saying, you know, I think that at this point, you know, even if he has to be in charge of their last album, whatever, or he has to because he owns whatever the case may be, they all of them have grown to the point now that it ain't just he's going to be in charge of everything. Because Beyonce herself has grown so much as a businesswoman that I don't even think she would even allow him to be in charge of everything. You see what I'm saying? Because she's an independent businesswoman now, and all of them are. So it's like, you know, and then especially somebody that y'all all fired. Why would we really trust him doing everything by himself? So, but I think personally, if it had to do with her getting him back, let's say for her solo stuff, I'd say hell no. Mm-hmm. You don't need him.
And plus, he talks too much.
Right. He talks too much. Yeah.
Yeah. You think Miss Tina be telling corny jokes and stuff?
Well, Miss Tina, she's just happy.
I know. I love it.
I love it too. She's just happy.
But Matthew be telling everybody's
business.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think that now, like, why would Beyonce ever need to hire her father back when her career has been doing so good?
Yeah, and basically it was her more than him anyway.
Right.
Because she was the star.
Right. So it's like, I mean, he was just behind the scenes, you know. But I mean, I'm not gonna say that he wasn't doing. He was doing a lot. Too. Yeah. Well, but I'm saying, but he was helping her get to where she is today, and for that, I can't deny that. But now in 2017, she don't need him back.
No. I mean, I wouldn't be, you know.
You be like, Beyonce,
I don't need Matthew. Yeah, she don't need Matthew. None of them technically needed Matthew. And it just takes me back to the time when we first started doing these videos. And I would go in on them like, why the fuck are y'all still with him? He's doing it. Clearly, he's going to have his daughter interest at her before y'all. And he's not doing it for y'all. That's just that's old school.
I would love for them. I would love for at least Kelly and Michelle, not together but separately, do interviews separately talking about that. But if they ever were to talk about that, to be open about it. Don't just, you know, beat around the bush.
They could probably talk. I don't know how it would affect their relationship with Beyonce for them to say, this is why I fired her dad. I don't know how that.
Well, I mean, if they're firing her dad because they felt like he wasn't doing what his part in their careers, then that's nothing bad towards Beyonce.
But he really wasn't.
Right.
And who knows what other shady stuff had they found out about? Because we only found out about what he did with Beyonce.
Right. But then Beyonce fired him too. So it's not like Beyonce.
Yeah, because he was doing that sneaky stuff. Right. Remember?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Taking money.
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, I already said that. I said allegedly before I said taking money.
Okay. Yeah.
And then look what he did to Miss Tina. And that's not allegedly.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
So Matthew,
how many kids is it? 2? 3? Two. A girl and a boy.
Yeah. I wonder.
He has 4 kids.
Yes, he does.
And I wonder if there's a 5th one out there.
It could be. If Beyonce doesn't take an ancestry DNA test, they might have another sibling out there. I was reading something where somebody found out they had another sibling through ancestry DNA, and the father was lying about it all along, and he knew. But yeah, yeah. And speaking of that, my brother took a test today. Not my maternal brother. Yeah, my maternal. And he came up. He popped right up under the thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he has. His mom is white. Of course, my dad is black. So I know he matched a bunch of freaking people out there. But yeah, if y'all don't have Ancestry, y'all should get it because it's a really good test. And you can find out about all your cousins and family members. And find out the history of your family through people on Ancestry. Let's get into this Destiny Child reunion. Are you here for it? Yay or nay?
Yeah, yay.
I'm here for it. But I just don't want it to be at Coachella. I want it to be...
Me neither.
At an event where everybody is surprised and it comes on TV. It's kind of like, maybe like, no, not the Grammys, because she's not really nominated that much this year. But the Grammy Award show would be great.
Or it could be Coachella, and it could be something where it's Coachella, it's not really a big thing, but it's Coachella, and then they announce something. Because remember, Coachella is really her thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a joint thing. Now, she may bring them out. But I asked my friend, I said, well, where did this rumor come from?
Because Beyonce wore a shirt that said, she wore an AC/DC shirt covered the AC.
Where was this at? Because I didn't see it.
It's on her Instagram. Or one of them posted. I've definitely seen the picture. Then Michelle posted something. Then Latavia posted something.
What did she post?
Then Toya Luckett posted an old school Destiny Child picture. So everybody thought that, everybody out here throwing hints that, Destiny Child could be getting back together. I don't know how the Coachella thing came together.
It's an
ACDC. Sure, it had to be recent.
But see, she ain't posted on this because these are old pictures right here.
Yeah, she had on the AC. Go back up.
Where am I going to?
And go to ones. It might have a slide on them. Any of them might have a slide because they.
These are all the same pictures though.
No.
Yeah, these are all the same pictures. And then this right here is just the other day. And this is just with her and her daughter. So I don't know. But you said Michelle posted something. Let me go to Michelle.
She posted something
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't see these things. Where's this? Or maybe she deleted it.
No, you going too far down.
Well, damn. Well, where is
it?
It
had to be recent, as in like where everybody's talking about it. I don't know.
What is the recent? That's what I'm saying. She must have deleted it.
Either she deleted it or it could have been in her story. I don't know. But I know I seen the pictures of everybody's posts.
You didn't delete it?
I didn't screen. No. No. I'm just saying, like, because I'm like, if they get back together, they get back together. But, I mean, only person I don't care to be there is Farrah. I don't want her to be there.
I don't think, and Therese and I were talking about that too, and I told him, Farrah, if they weren't, Farrah would not be there. She didn't contribute anything to the group. She didn't sing anything. She didn't perform anywhere. Did she? I think she was just only in the music video.
Them, but she didn't,
right.
She had no parts.
No.
So, no, I wouldn't.
But I can't see 5 of them together.
I can see it. Now, it could be them telling their story, or they could be doing all the Destiny Child classic songs. I mean, clearly Latoya has shown she can sing. I still don't know about Latavia. But, I mean, I think they could put, with the right practice and all of that and getting together and stuff like that, I think they could do it. Plus, they got a story to tell. Everybody else getting these biopics.
I don't want to see no biopic though. I really don't.
These reunion shows.
Because I feel like these biopics are just... There's too many of them coming at one time. Now, I would really like to see them go on tour, but as I'm sitting here thinking, I'm saying to myself, but Latoya and Latavia, they were only in the very beginning, and then they didn't really last that long because then Michelle came in like 99, 2000, and then after that is where the majority of the Destiny's Child catalog comes in.
But I think that they still had hits even from the beginning. Like,
I didn't say they didn't have hits.
I just said
they weren't on that many songs prior to Michelle coming in. Because how many albums were they? They were only on 2 albums,
Destiny Child only got 4 albums, so they were on the first 2 and Michelle was on the last 2. And if you want to include the Christmas album, that's 5. And if you want to do this remix, that's 6. But it's like, I think that they still had the same hits. By the time Michelle really got established, the damn tour was over with. It was done. It was like, girl, all right, thank you for your services, and everybody, it was already over. I think that Destiny Child majority of hits came, like, they really didn't pop until the girls left the group.
Until the girls left the group, right?
And then
because then it was a big scandal when they left the group.
Yeah, and that's what made people keep buying the album. Like, they went on to sell 8 million fucking albums. Like, one album that's just the second one. But Bills definitely was the thing. Jumping too. Like, that bitch. Those were bitch. That was when music was fun. I don't have too much fun with music no more.
I've been stopping.
I had a chance to listen to. I like the girl. Her. I guess it's just Her. But Courtney, he was playing these different artists for me, and I'm like, they all sound the same. Right. Like, you get high to this music, and they be whining
and mellow and all that bullshit.
He's like, no, Kevin, this is a new wave of R&B. Well, bitch, give me back the old school
R&B, right? Give me when they sang.
Yes,
because I don't want to be put to sleep while I'm driving. Okay, that's the worst place to be put to sleep. Huh? No.
Well, yeah, because I want to see you on the news.
Yeah, you don't want to see me on the news. I don't want to be on the news. Why would I want to do that?
So, what else has been going on? Oh, mark your calendars because we'll be back. We're taking a break during Christmas week, but we are doing one video next week, and that's going to be next Wednesday, December 27th. We're going to do a live video, and that's going to be for everybody. So make sure y'all mark it down on your phones, no matter where you at. You can come on and watch us, or you can call in and speak to us. We're going to go live December 27th at 6 p.m. That'll give you enough time if you got, not surgery. Therapy, yeah.
I don't think I'll have it on a Wednesday.
If you want to have it earlier that day, let me know for sure.
What's that noise?
Oh, somebody's phone. But I know they ain't do something like that. So yeah, we're going to do it December 27th. That's next Wednesday. So make sure y'all check that out. And in the meantime, I'm going to be uploading different clips and stuff from this year. So y'all let me know what was your favorite moment, so I can have them up on the YouTube channel. What else we going on? So Khia, y'all know Khia and T.S. Madison. They're like the biggest new online sensations with their Facebook show. I can't remember the name of it, but I've seen clips here and there. It started off small, and then now it's just like they trend every week when they go live. And I know Khia got the next caller and the gavel and all of that shit. I find it highly entertaining. The stuff that Khia says, she says a lot what people say. I think people don't like it coming from her, and that's why people bash her and say, "Oh well, bitch, you only got one hit and you ain't nobody." She's entertaining, and that's why people keep watching it. They might not buy her music, but she's definitely entertaining. And some stuff I cringe at to hear her say, because I would never speak like that about anybody, good or bad. Well, if they're bad, I still wouldn't speak like that about people.
I have a question. Because she only had one hit, what does she do for a living?
What does she do? Maybe she write for other people.
She did come out and say that she wrote that song for Trina.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that she wrote her songs.
The Trina first song? I can't remember
the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue.
The Baddest Bitch.
And a lot of people were just like, wow, we didn't know you wrote that.
Yeah. Or Nan, which one?
It was one of those songs, but she came out and said, yeah, I wrote that for her. But she'll never
I never heard Trina deny it. But I mean, I also don't know if Khia getting a check for it now that she would ghost wrote that song, because her name would be on that song. And what else? So she's been, she's been going at it, talking about people and everything. I think that, she's going to talk about people, but you make it worse when you respond back to her, because all you do is elevate her show even more for people that don't even hear about it. Because who got time to be going back and forth? If you feel like you're above them, why are you talking about them on your Instagram Live? And that's what happened with Toya Wright, or Toya Carter, and Reginae. Khia done went in on them. I mean, y'all don't need me to tell y'all, because y'all seen the video. I know y'all just want to know my thoughts. Now, Khia did what Khia does. And Reginae, she is a 19-year-old little girl, and since she thinks that she's grown, she's going to get that heat too. And that's exactly what Khia gave her. Yeah, I don't like her attitude anyway.
Right, she's always chiming in like an adult, so people come at her like an adult because she chimes in.
Yeah, like she's an adult.
But I mean, she is an adult. 19 is grown.
That's a child. You're still learning your way. Remember how we thought that when we was 18 and 19, we thought that we were grown. We weren't really 19
grown. Is an adult.
Yeah.
Because if memory serves me right, you said 16 was an adult.
It's a consenting age, but you're still a child.
Well, that's the same thing I was saying, but you were telling me I was wrong. If you're 19, you're really an adult.
Because now we've been changed.
You're out of school. Well, not me, because I already said it was an adult. Well, 16 was a child. But 19 is, of course, is an adult because you're out of high school and you are now legal. He said it, not me.
Well.
And you can vote now. You can vote at 18. You can do a lot of things at 19. You're considered an adult. When you're 19, you get in trouble with the law. You don't go to kids' prison. You go to an adult prison.
Yeah.
And when you get in trouble, the news says a 19-year-old man. They don't say a 19-year-old child.
Yeah, but your mind is still not fully developed.
We know that.
Yeah,
but in the eyes of the law, you're an adult. So she is an adult technically, but she has been popping off since before she became an adult.
Wait, yeah.
Yes.
When I got a chance to see her, and back in those days, she was sweet and stuff. I would never think that she would be one of those girls that be popping at the mouth and I'm gonna get this person on you, this person.
But that's how her mother.
And me seeing her on growing up, hip hop didn't make me like her even better or even more.
That's why I watched the show. Does it go on anymore?
It's still come on, but I ain't watching. She said she was working. So
working on.
Look, Khia and then Khia and T.S. Madison said we're working too. We're working. They was making fun of them, but Khia went all the way in for a good 15, 18 minutes. And I mean, I wasn't mad.
But what exactly? Because I didn't see it. So
now she did go in on the generations. She went on. See, Khia, they can't count. It's not. It's the grandmother, then it's Toya, and then that's the child. That's 3 generations.
Yes.
That's not 4. Toya. Charles, what's wrong?
I just said I'm about to come there.
What did Khia say?
So she said she just went in and saying that that Toya is not a good mother. She don't know who's the mother and who's the daughter between those two, and that's true. When you look at their relationship, she was saying that the mother. Now I was mad at what she said about the mother. About the mother should no more her children should go into entertainment is not a good thing.
Talking about Toya's mother.
Toya's mother, and she was telling Toya about how Trina allegedly was fucking.
Oh god.
Trina was fucking Lil Wayne and Toya.
Toya.
Yeah, at the same. See, I wasn't there, but allegedly Khia was there. I mean, Khia went in for 20 minutes telling Reginae why she need to mind her business.
Because I know the tea on your mother and father.
Yes. And I mean, if she was there, hey,
just because she was there don't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a lot of places too. And that don't necessarily mean that what somebody say is true.
Yeah, but I don't
just talking.
Listen, she could be, but you know what? That's some good talking, bitch, and that would be like that's some real tea.
So, I just thought about something.
Oh Lord. And T.S. Maxson, bitch, she be like turning her head, turning her body, but she called her resume card. Like they was going in on them, all of them. She really went in just to let Reginae know you're still a child. You know, enjoy yourself. Then she went in on Toya. I can't remember what she said. All I know was what stuck to me was she said about Reginae, because that's who I really want to like. I want somebody to reel her in. She's young and she don't need to be out here arguing with people like that. Come on, Reginae. Like, come on.
I've seen worse though.
Yeah, I mean, because we've seen some of these celebrity children out here strung out on drugs and passed out.
And see, that's where I'll say. Now, granted, Reginae has been popping off, and I can't deny that. Mm-hmm. But I have seen worse from people younger than Reginae. I've also seen worse from other celebrity children. Because Toya and Lil Wayne can both say that they never have to worry about their child or it being put out there that their child was strung out on drugs or was caught doing something that she had no business doing. That they can say and say it proudly.
Hold on, wait. In a nutshell, Khia was saying that Reginae is Toya's meal ticket. But now she's no longer the meal ticket since she's 19 years old.
But I thought, I get it. Because now she's and there's no child support coming.
Yeah.
Got it.
And she said, "Baby, need to let Lil Wayne do another album."
But to be honest with you though, and you know what's so crazy? Because to be honest with you, with that whole situation with them, me, and I don't know them, but to me it feels like even if of course Reginae was quote unquote in Khia's terms the meal ticket, I don't think that even if now that she's old enough that Lil Wayne would stop helping her. You know what I mean? Because it seems like they have a good relationship. Yeah, it seems like they have a good relationship. So I can't really see. And then you never really saw the two of them bashing each other, and that's what I like about them. So I mean, granted, yeah, Reginae has this way of, but I've seen people far worse than her, you know, and it's like what she does is nothing compared to some of these other celebrity kids.
Yeah, but I want her to be a child. Enjoy yourself. Let your mom do her own beefs. We already know you ride or die for your mom, but come on.
She's just always clapping back to you.
Too much. Like, you don't see Janet Jackson clapping back at Khia.
Or really take it from her mom's, take a page from her mom's book and clap back less.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
Because I don't really see her mom clapping back too much, do she?
No, but she shouldn't have said nothing. She should have left it alone. When people start asking her questions on Instagram Live, you didn't even know. Like, people bring up a person that, you know, I can't stand. But I don't go like, oh, this person did this. So what? You know what? It's old. It's been just almost 2018. Okay? Or you can act like you ain't even read it.
Who did you bring up on her live?
they brought a Khia up on Toya's live.
And with the Toya stuff.
And Toya was just like, who was there? I don't, she was just
instead of just going straight past,
leaving it alone.
And that's why
she's a nobody. She's a one-hit wonder.
But I still sing her song.
Yeah. And every time I come in the club, bitch, we gonna sing.
And I sing it even at the Christmas rehearsal play at my church.
Don't do that. Because I don't think Jesus would like you singing about your neck. Wait! You got the video.
Wait! I'm serious. Wait.
A mess. I hope this is the first lady.
No.
I'm about to say, because they ain't even better. They ain't making it better.
Nikki. Real quick, because I'm sitting here with Kevin and we're recording, right? So, what song do I sing during the Christmas play rehearsal at church?
Dang, wait, I gotta think of it.
All you ladies.
All you ladies are just nice.
A mess.
He didn't believe that I'd do it.
Every rehearsal.
Every rehearsal. I'll be in there doing it.
And do they know what they was going? They don't know what's going on.
Only the ones young enough to know.
All the older people be looking like that.
All the older people be like, what is he talking about? Alright, bye. I'll be in there every rehearsal. All you ladies pop. Yeah. All the people my age be laughing. All the older people be like, huh? Yeah. You gotta have a little fun, even at church. Yeah. So yeah, Khia, she's still
I want to know if I'm still on the cusp.
Yeah, okay. Khia, listen, if you ever want to come to St. Joseph Baptist Church, we're located at 54th Mile, and you can perform the song there, because they already know it.
No.
I just speak about the bad words.
Did you see the video with the man playing My Neck, My Back at the
Yes, at the nursing home. That's what I'm saying. She may have only had that one hit, but it's still prevalent 17 years later.
Yeah, and anytime Janet performs, you hear so excited and
right. Who would have thought 17 years ago that I'd be singing My Neck, My Back in church?
Yeah, and who would have thought that someone like her would have a song with Janet Jackson? Thanks, Jermaine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Thanks, Jermaine. See, this is what I'm talking about. But I mean, that is the song.
It is the song. All you ladies pop, yeah, like this. That because I gotta cut out the certain. It'd be so funny. Oh, Kevin, you spit on me, bitch.
Sorry, I was trying to cover it. But it ain't the first time you've been spitted on.
Bitch, I don't play those games. I'm like you. I don't play those games. I need a hefty fucking tip if you want to spit on me. Okay? Now, I really need to get paid for that. Like this.
As long as it's below your neck, right?
Because you're not spitting nowhere above the neck. Above the neck.
Woo!
Okay? I'll tell them in a minute. I gotta go to work tonight. And how am I gonna get this off?
Oh.
That stuff needs to stay.
Okay. Well, hopefully that stain come out.
Listen, don't have it on black.
Okay.
Oh, you
how about that?
You like this? I might, because our Christmas play is on Saturday. I might do it on the microphone real quick.
Don't do that. I'm sure your first lady would know about that song.
No, she don't know about that song.
Are you serious?
No, she better not know about it.
Well, you never know these days. All right. So LeVar Ball.
I was just going to say LeVar Burton.
No.
What is he doing?
Butterfly in the sky.
Okay.
LeVar Ball is starting his own. Who I feel like somebody that don't know how to talk and they gotta keep saying it over and over till they get it right. LeVar Ball.
Shut up, McCann.
LeVar Ball has his new basketball association thing that he's trying to do.
Who's LeVar Ball?
LeVar Ball is the father of LiAngelo and LaMelo and
is that the guy who the kids was over there in China and Trump got
yes,
them?
the Ball family.
Yeah.
Where they had the show on Netflix. I mean on Facebook. He wants to start his own basketball league for high school students that don't want to go to college. Now, the thing is, he wants to pay them top players. He wants to pay them $10,000 a month, and the lower players like $3,000 a month. He's saying the thing is though he wants to do a league like this because excuse me, a lot of the basketball players, they go to college only because they want to force the
to play basketball. And he's absolutely right. Because a lot of them, even when they come out, they're still as dumb as a box of damn rocks.
Yeah, because they're not taking the test.
People taking the test for them. People are doing things for them. So it's like all they care about is basketball, and they're only in school. Some of them, not all, because some of them are smart. Some of them are smart, and they want to, further their education. But you have a lot of them that are only in college because they're trying to get that scholarship and trying to get whatever the fuck they need to do to be in the NBA.
Yeah. So he's saying that's what he wants to do, but another catch is that if anybody that's becoming a part of the organization, they have to wear the big baller brand clothing, like the shirts, pants, sneakers
to promote.
Yeah, hats, stuff like that. Now, this is my thing. I'm all here for this, but I do think that it's important for these children to have some sort of education because basketball is not something that they're going to be playing forever because what if they tear an ACL on their leg, or if they break their toe, or break their fucking ankle? Like, stuff like that can happen and that's career ending. If they went to college and this happened later on in the future, they have their degree to fall back on.
Or if they didn't go to college and you sent them to a trade school. This is why trade schools would be, are important too, because even if they couldn't and if they didn't want to go to college, but if they go to a trade school, they'll have a trade to fall back on. So if the basketball doesn't work and they be like, well, I really don't want to school, but they got a good trade to fall back on, an electrician, a construction worker, whatever, anything like that, a plumber. These are things that are needed every single day because people need plumbers in their homes. People need electricians in their homes. So these are trades that you could fall back on. But I mean, and I'm not opposed to the whole wearing a league clothes either because that's how you promote
your brand.
Your brand. I mean, the NBA used to do it years ago when people used to proudly wear jerseys and stuff that had the NBA logo on and all that old, So I'm not opposed to that, but I agree with you that there needs to be some form of education, whether it's in college or trade school.
Yeah, and another thing, it skipped my mind.
And it's good too that these people. I mean, I know a lot of people say that why do all these boys want to be either basketball players or rappers? But
I'd rather you play basketball than be a rapper.
Because some of these people, I just feel like, why didn't your friend tell you can't rap?
Yeah, and then I hate when they always talking about, I take my gun and I shoot you. Like, everybody's not no shooter. There's a lot of them are pussies.
No. And we know that to be a fact.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna throw the names out.
Well,
but yeah.
You can get me drunk, I might do. Drunk enough and I might.
You might tell who you slept with?
No, I'm not gonna tell who I slept with. He got my coat. This is the coat I got.
Who is that?
Jared. But I think his looks longer. Why does his look so
long? He looks nice.
He does look nice.
I didn't even know that was him.
You know Jared, right?
Yeah.
He's from Philly.
Yeah, I know.
This is the one I have. But why does it look longer on him? Because he's not short.
Yeah, so that was basically Lavar's response to the NCAA. He was saying plus the NCAA don't even pay the basketball players, and I think they should. He was saying that if they wear these jerseys, why are the schools making money and not the players? The school need to be making some money. Just like if you're in the NBA, you wear your jersey and your shoes and stuff like that, you're making money. These basketball players in college, they need to be getting paid too, and not always getting in trouble for paying the students a whole amount of money to come to their school. Why not they just get signed to play? I mean, pay them. Right. Pay them to play.
Right. You gotta pay to play.
Yeah. Well, hey, especially because when rent go up, hey, you better learn how to open up. Let me stop. Don't get no ideas.
All you ladies stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Like this.
Because that's something old people say. Well, you still got that, don't you?
Hey.
Okay. You better do something.
Because if not, this is sitting there going away.
Okay. Your bills ain't paid.
Your bills ain't paid. And you got a mouth? As much as you talk?
Yeah. Oh!
See, mines are paid.
Yeah, I don't need nobody.
But not saying that but mine are paid.
Now.
Yeah, well. But I don't have to
get another one coming this weekend.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas.
You're right.
Ain't that?
And I can't.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Well, how about this? I come home. Well, I gotta whisper this.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I said, thank you, Jesus.
I know that's right. So what you gonna do with that?
Bitch, what am I gonna do with it? It's halfway spent.
You so fast.
Well,
You
said the bills gotta be paid. Let me tell you something. It's the end of the year. You try to pay everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before January 1st.
Yes.
What you gonna do with that?
And more basketball news. Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas, they have healed their basketball. They just healed their friendship period, and this has been going over a decades-long feud about Magic Johnson thinking that Isaiah Thomas was going around telling people about, making allegations about Magic Johnson's sex life, with him having HIV, and Magic Johnson, like way back in the day, used his power to get Isaiah Thomas to not be a part of the Dream Team back in the 90s. They just had a nasty feud, and they had a chance to sit there on one of those ESPN or NBA TV shows, and they sat there and they talked about their issues, and then they both broke down and cried and hugged each other. And I think that was just one of the most sweetest things I've seen on TV in a long time.
But you know what's so crazy? First of all, and this is how ignorant I am, because I didn't even know that they had a feud. But did Isaiah Thomas ever admit to saying he did start that rumor?
No,
or he didn't.
No. I've never heard him admit to it. I mean, back in those times, I could believe that a lot of people was going around.
Not saying it.
Because, they were saying that it's a gay man's disease.
Right.
And you come around with HIV and...
But I'm saying, did Magic ever ask him, like... Well, I guess Magic didn't have to ask him, because Magic probably already knew that he was saying it.
Probably knew that he said it, or still believes that he said it. But, Magic Johnson did apologize. Said, I apologize if I hurt you. And that's when Isaiah just lost it. He lost it. They hugged. Magic Johnson lost it, and they both were crying in each other's arms. And your friendship is not going to be repaired overnight, but for them to get to that place, it was just good to see. And I think that a lot of people, instead of being so quick to try to fight each other and stuff like that, try talking it out. It was just good to see. You don't really see that with black men. You don't even see that on reality shows. All they do is fight and throw drinks and shit like that. So it's not the top story. You gotta really dig to find stuff like that. And I'm glad somebody told me about it, because I would have never known that this happened. But let Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas be fighting. Oh, then we're gonna hear about it. Oh yeah, you know for damn sure we're gonna hear about it. So that was just really, really good to see. And it's on the NBA's Twitter page if y'all wanna find that clip. I don't really know what else been going on and happening. People ask, do I have the Christmas spirit? That's the commercialized Christmas spirit I do not have. Knowing why we celebrate December 25th, that's more important to me. So no, I haven't really caught the commercialized Christmas spirit. I'm not running out in these streets and trying to shop for people. First of all, I don't want to give nobody. I mean, some people I want to give gifts to, but I ain't gonna. That's saying too much. But yeah, like I be like, bitch, fuck that. I'm not running out here.
Right.
And then another thing is that, it's crazy because I got nieces too, and I'm like, I ain't running out in the street for them either. I just feel like, for one day you go out there and you give people gifts and you get disrespected for the other 365. No.
Thanks making it personal.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Listen,
like you gotta appreciate it.
Yeah.
For me to bust my ass spending my money. Okay.
Listen, I'm not mad at you. You tell your truth. Tell it.
I'm
not saying tell the truth.
Oh no, I ain't saying that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
And you think I'm gonna sit here and bust my ass and run around buying gifts?
Tell your truth, brother. Tell it.
And I know a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Why? Why should I?
Why should I? Why would I?
Because my mom wouldn't run out there and bust her ass for me if I was bringing home F's and shit. First of all, I knew better. I bet if I bring home.
But see, when you know better, you do better.
Oh yeah.
And some people don't know better.
Yeah, my mom did not. And I used to be scared. I don't know why, because bitch, I was an A/B student, more of an A student. But I don't know what happened when I went to middle and high school. Oh my God, I just was Yeah, but
you was a mess.
I was a real mess. I was a real mess. That's why I would say that the structure that my mom had with me in elementary school, it should have stayed that way, but it didn't.
Right.
And that structure was, and maybe this might work with your kids, that all them apps and shit, let them play with that on the weekend, but during the week, let them make sure that schoolwork done. There's no need for them to watch TV during the day anyway, because there's no cartoons on.
That's right.
Not unless you got cable, but bitch, turn it, stop, bitch, but turn it off. Let them do their work. Have that thing done first. Make sure they studying for their test. Make sure they can spell. Make sure they got spelling. Do they even still do spelling words?
Make
do
sure
they know the
count.
definitions of them? Yes, and counting. Because sometimes, you know, it's people that's older, they still don't know their fractions. And I just be like, no, like, kidding me? I love a good sell. When I see a good sell, oh my God.
Listen, let me tell you something. And I think I said this before. When we were younger, my sister and I, my mom used to make us, especially during the summertime, we had to take a sheet of paper and we had to write, while we were out of school, we had to do like math problems, we had to do spelling things. I remember I learned how to memorize my social security number. My mom used to make me write it down 100 times.
Damn.
Yeah.
You should know the first 25 times.
She did. But I was young. And my mom was telling me, like, listen, this is just as important as your phone number. And you need to know this because you can't, she used to always say, you can't walk around outside with your social security card on you. And because that's a no-no, because if somebody rob you or if you lose your wallet and your social security card's in it, you can forget it. Because there's all your information. That's all somebody needs is a social security card. They got your name and then your social security number. You start wondering 2 months later why your credit is so bad. Well,
but it's already, go ahead, go for mine. You know?
Listen.
But I want to fix it.
Fucking with my number, social security number, a house, you won't even be able to buy a bike. Finance. Credit card. Would you like to sign up for a credit card? Hell no. You making jokes?
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy this thing. Yes, I'm trying to buy this thing and get the fuck up out of here. You go to Macy's. You want to apply for a Macy's card? No.
You will save 75% off.
Let me tell you something. I will save you sometime if I not give you my information. Because you'll run it and say, well, what the fuck did I do?
They're like, no, they denied you, but send you something in the mail.
So he said, well, you won't send me nothing in the mail. Because you're not even getting my address. No. No.
Oh my God! Yes, I hate that. But I had to pay off one of these damn. I had to pay 2 credit cards off at one time. I was just like, look, take a year, because I was just spending. Credit cards, stay away from them, especially when you're a teenager. Since there's people in high school that watch us, when they send you that first offer, tear that shit up, cut it up, throw it away. You don't need no credit card.
Yeah.
And that shit sticks with you. And that's how our credit be fucked up young.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Stay away. If you can't pay for it in cash, don't fucking pay for it.
Yeah. And I can't pay for it. I can't. Listen. I'll tell them in a minute. No, I don't want to sign up for nothing.
Nope.
I'm going to save us both some time. Just let me buy this and be on my way. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Are you sure?
So we're gonna go.
Yeah, we are.
But you guys enjoy your Christmas holiday. Make sure y'all look out for those videos from this year. I'm really thinking about doing like a throwback Thursday because it's 10 years worth of videos that we have, and I would like to go back and see how our minds were back in those times. I know I've said I've changed on a whole lot of issues back in those times. But if y'all got some funny moments or crazy moments that y'all really liked us discussing this year, please leave it in the comments down below so I can find those videos. And we will see you guys next Wednesday, December 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for our live stream. Tell everybody you know to come on and watch. If you're spending some time with your family, get them around the computer and have them watch too. And if they got something to say, tell them to call in because we'll have the number ready for them. So we will see y'all next week. Y'all have a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
But we'll see y'all again before the New Year. So y'all be good. Peace. Stay out of trouble.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.